This cute little red-headed woodpecker just recently fledged from the nest, which by the way was located in a tree hole, and that's where it spent the last month or so after hatching out. Now this little guy is out checking out a whole wide new world to explore, as you can see here. You notice too that this young red-headed woodpecker doesn't look anything like its parents yet, with that drab gray and kind of pale white feathers that it has. But during the winter season, it will grow in the adult kind of red, black, and white feathers and look just like mom and dad come next spring. By the way, red-headed woodpeckers are one of the few woodpeckers where it's almost impossible to tell the sexes apart. So unlike a downy woodpecker or a red-bellied woodpecker, you can easily tell mom from dad, but in the red-headed woodpecker world, mom and dad look just about alike. Now in the summer season, red-headed woodpeckers eat a lot of bugs, and sometimes that brings them perilously close to cars if they're out hunting along a roadway, since they're fairly slow flyers. So do watch out for red-headed woodpeckers that are out hawking bugs near the roads if you're driving now this summer. This great golden digger wasp is a gorgeous insect. Very large too, by the way, if you're lucky enough to find one out in the field. Look for great golden digger wasp in grassy habitats where the soil is soft and sandy and somewhat dry, because females will dig burrows down into the ground for their nesting sites. So even though the adults like this one get their nutrition from flower nectar, the females will search out grasshoppers, crickets, and katydids to feed their babies. And so after she's laid her egg down in the bottom of her little underground tunnel, she will catch, say, a katydid, sting it to paralyze it, and then drag it back to that burrow and set it beside the egg. When the little baby great golden digger wasp hatches out, it eats the katydid. That gives it enough energy to pupate. It'll stay in that little chamber all winter long. And next summer, when again, midsummer, when the katydids start to sing, that new little great golden digger wasp will emerge from the ground and start a whole cycle again. This destroying angel is one of the deadliest mushrooms in the world and is likely the reason why many people have a healthy fear about going out into the field and foraging for wild mushrooms on their own, especially if they're not familiar with the different mushroom species that are out there. This destroying angel here has a kind of a luminous white cap, as you can see. It really kind of almost glows when you find them out in the woodlands. And then notice that distinctive, delicate white ring under the cap, which is a danger signal when you see that on a white mushroom out in the woodlands. These destroying angels, by the way, are typically found in oak woodlands around here in the driftless region, but theoretically they could show up anywhere. So you don't want to take your chance. They're often confused with the meadow mushroom, which does grow out in grassy habitats in late summer and fall. That's a mushroom with a white cap too, and so that's where people have been poisoned in the past, and it's almost certain death. But another reason why people sometimes pick this mushroom is they think it's just too pretty and can't possibly hurt them. But of course they're dead wrong.